back to Girls Overheard. This podcast has got more than one a week, so if you're not already over on our Patreon, then make sure you go and unlock confession sessions, because that's where the chat is at.
That is where the
every Wednesday. Come and join us, join the Rat Pack. Come on to Patreon, join the chats, because that's the real group chat. When we say join the group chat, that's the chat.
That's the chat we're talking about, and also you can watch us in video form and see our faces.
Oh, but can I just say, it's so I'm so pleased to see that your socks and your jumper tie in.
Oh, do you like this?
It's really satisfying to look at. Yeah.
Thanks. I feel like a sock combination is very much an underrated thing. Socks for me, as I'm getting older, have become a really important part of my life.
It's almost like if you make your bed, it sets you up for the right day. See if your socks match your outfit.
Yeah.
That you're in the right headspace for that day.
Or it's like boring.
Anyway, this is technically the first main ep of the year.
It really
so
is.
Happy New Year. If
Happy
you're not
New Year.
over in
2025.
We've got a wee list over there on the chat of everyone's New Year's resolution.
Yes.
I want to see some random ones on the Patreon.
Yeah. Ailey is past the drunk right now. But my New Year's resolution this year is definitely to quit vaping.
Oh,
right, I'm going to tell you how to do it. I know how to do it. Because TikTok's been telling me how to do it.
I just have to go cold turkey. That's the only way I can do it.
Do that, right? But you get a necklace that's got like a wee Suki thing on it. So that, see, every time you get the urge, you just have a wee sook of cold air.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. It's not going to taste like pineapple ice.
No, it's true. But maybe that plus like some chewing gum. Nice chewing gum. Nicotine chewing gum.
You just need a new addiction.
I do.
What do you need to get addicted to?
No, we don't do that. That's not what you're supposed to do.
The thing is, if you have an addictive personality, you are the type of person who will get like fully in on things. Like, you'll love like a gym class, or you'll love
gym's your new thing.
Yeah, you love gym. You love gym.
Yeah, you love going gym, as they say in Essex.
Guys,
going gym.
I like going gym, and I'm going to save a rant, and don't let me forget it. I'm going to save a rant for further down the episode, okay? For the rant of the week. And don't let me forget it and tell me it's gym related.
Right, gym related. Murray, don't forget.
Murray, I'll forget, so can you remember that, please?
Remember that.
Murray's like, I'll put it in the notes.
So you're going to go hard in the gym this year?
I'll go hard in the gym. And do you know what else I was thinking? I'm going to get myself a little fidget ring. Have you seen these? It's something to do with my hand.
Yeah. It spins.
Yeah, so you can touch it and do that kind of stuff. But basically, it's like see like a smoking addiction and all that. The nicotine is part of it, right? But it's all about the hand-eye movements and stuff like that. It's something to do with your hands.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to get myself to watch this. I'll come in like next week with like my fingers just full of fidget rings and spinners, just like
a big circus on your hands. Like,
woo! You'll be like Saturn.
Yeah, but that's my New Year's resolution. Do you guys have one?
I have one. What? I actually said this to Andy the other day. So mine is to try different places, to go to more new restaurants and cafes and all that, instead of always going to the same place, because I'm such a creature of habit.
Yeah.
So see, every time we're like, do you want to go out for dinner? A lot of the time I'll go to the same restaurant and order the exact same thing. So much.
You know you like it.
I know the chef at one of the restaurants, right? And he's like, I always know when you're in, because it's the exact like sequence of things that I order. He's like, I know which one's yours, because I always get the same thing. I'm going to try my best. So we've recently, last week, we went to Homemade.
Where's that?
Right next to Big Bear Bakery.
Yeah.
Where's that?
You missed it because you went to the gym straight for the pods.
Yeah.
Remember when was that? You and Chris went somewhere.
Oh, was that when we went to Dockyard?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. It was in Partick. Great place.
It was delish. And then we had it was a spicy Italian like sandwich. It was like a big sub sandwich. Sorry, it's just
really big actually. In fact, that I could simply only eat half.
Yeah, next time we split.
Delicious.
But then you got a tomato soup to dip it in, which is so
nice. I like a soup and sandwich combo.
Oh, I love that.
Delicious.
So yeah, mine is to try different places.
And is that like your little treat of the week type thing, or?
Yeah, once a month. Me and Andy said we'll go to a new restaurant.
A date night.
Once a month.
I like it.
A proper date night. Yeah, because we keep saying that as well. Yeah.
Get dressed up, have somewhere to be. I like that. That's a great idea. Okay. Love that. Great. Mine, I would say probably is to be a bit more organised. I feel like the last section of the year, I don't know if it's just the chaos of like this time of the year in general, but I feel like when the kids were younger and you had to be on a schedule of all their stuff, i.e. bedtimes, dinner times, bottle times, you are so organised.
Yeah.
Whereas now, I literally said this to Lauren this morning, see, because they can do a lot of their own stuff, it's thrown my schedule off. It's so weird, right? Because I feel like I'm doing more in a lot of ways because I'm not as organised and everything feels last minute chaos.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to be more organised. Not like a journal type organisation. I'm just talking about have the habits.
Yeah. the proper schedule in the morning and all that, the proper like nighttime routine.
Yep.
Get the kids in bed for a proper time. Yeah. That's what I need to do because it's got later and later and later. And
time management is absolutely up there. It's got to be, because I have time blindness.
Oh, same.
To the worst degree. Like, literally, I think it's part and parcel of living 15 minutes from everywhere, is that I'm like, right, if I just leave at the time somewhere of the place I need to be at, right, so say it's 5 o'clock, I need to be somewhere. If I leave at 5 to 5, it's fine, I'm 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
That's bad.
See, mine is...
That's bad.
Mine is that I think that I can time travel, basically. So it would be 5 o'clock and I'd be like, it's only going to take me 30 seconds to get there. I'll arrive at 5 o'clock. And then when I'm in the car and it's 5:05, I'm getting pure annoyed at myself. Like, why do I always do this and not learn from it?
I know, it's so true. It's so true. But being organised is definitely one of mine.
But we all thrive on the last minute rush, and that is a problem.
Yeah. I think that we work better like that. I've always worked better under pressure.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. But ways to be more organised, I actually got a new laptop and I've got all my widgets. I've got all my calendars sorted.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I need to come to yours and do that, because
I'll show you what to do.
I literally have had that laptop and I never use it because it's so unuser friendly.
Can I come too?
I'll sort it out for you. Joe, by the way,
Just there for the food.
We're there for the Turkish eggs.
That's also
Can
true.
I come to yours as long as it's around lunchtime?
Absolutely. Favourite widget on my phone though? NutriCheck.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
It's easy. It's literally, it's right there. It's honestly the easiest thing ever.
Can I give you my recipe today? Because you're kind of slagging me
Share
here.
it to me though, so that I can save it down.
Okay, you're kind of slagging me for, do you know what I've not done though? I haven't added my picture, so you can actually add your own personal pictures too when you save meals. But basically, mine's is the breakfast that I meal prep for me and Chris for the full week before we go to the gym, and it is like 223 calories.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's really good actually.
Okay.
It's really good, especially if you're not a big eater in the morning, if you don't wake up pure starving.
So what we noticed was if we were going to the gym and we weren't eating, he was probably feeling it more than me, but didn't feel like you get as good a workout and everything like that. And that's just because our morning routine was off.
Yep.
So we weren't sitting down having a coffee and having something to eat, watching Good Morning Britain, and then going to the gym.
Yep.
So yeah, this is my Weetabix breakfast, which is absolutely delightful. You can meal prep it for the full week. It's got protein in there, and it's literally like, all it is Greek yogurt, Weetabix. It's basically like overnight oats kind of idea.
And protein powder.
And we add protein powder into ours as well.
Can I tell you another thing I love for the extra protein in the week?
What?
The protein clear whey isolate, the water. It genuinely tastes like diluting juice.
You gave me this before. Was it like peach or something like that?
It is unbelievable.
I need to
Because
get
I'm not a massive fan of the milky protein drinks. I just feel like they're pure claggy in your throat.
Yeah.
But this literally is like juice.
It's like
And it's got 20 grams of protein in every drink.
It's the milkshake thing that for me I'm like,
Oh,
no,
See
it's my throat.
are you literally just crushing the Weetabix up and adding?
You literally crush it up so that it looks like sawdust, and then you put quite a bit of water in it. So water's got nothing in it. And basically, see when you put that then in the fridge, it like puffs up. See the way that if you leave Weetabix for ages, it like dries out almost. It puffs up and becomes like this like solid base. Greek yogurt on the top.
Yeah, that's
little bit of honey, and then some nuts and like some dried fruit.
Yeah,
it's like a wee cheesecake.
It's like a wee cheesecake.
I love that.
But I've got a good couple of them. So I did that one. I did a muesli one. Now muesli's higher, so I kind of stopped doing that because that was what?
Why are you calling it that? Music. Do you want to go listen to some music?
I'm sorry.
I will have some muesli.
I'm sorry.
I could also go to the farm and hear the cows moo.
I tried so hard to ignore it, and I could just hear
Fucking muesli.
because that was
What do you call it?
muesli.
There's not a Y in there.
It's
but there's a U and an
M-U-E.
E.
It's a mew sound.
What did I say?
Muesli.
Muesli. Muesli. Muesli sounds stupid.
But it's like
Money.
saying, do you want to go and watch the news?
It's muesli. Yeah, it's 3 against 1.
boring. Anyway.
I prefer muesli.
So I'm going to keep saying it
And
now.
Moody Cow is actually on brand.
Muesli. Anyway, there was a muesli one, but that was higher. And then I also did another one with my protein powder. It's 300 calories, but without the protein powder, it's only like 222. So just depends what you want to do. But yeah, that's my wee favourite one. So I will share that to the
group chat,
Patreon and everything like that this week, and people can follow on and get their wee meal preps.
Which means you can try it. You can try it and you can just add it and get all your calories, all the details and all that will
all
go on
done.
your
See, the thing is as well, by the way, if you don't know where you're starting with, like, keep it on a tracker, you literally put in your name, your age, your weight, your goal weight, and it works out what you need to do to get there.
Yep.
Which I think is the main thing, because that's like part of the reason you would get like a nutritionalist or like a PT or whatever, for them to actually work out all
what you need and what you want.
Yeah, because you can actually do the thing as well of like, I want to hit this much protein in the day, and you can change it all.
Yeah.
And it's got a wee pie chart and it all flicks around for you.
Yeah, it's very easy to watch.
Yep, so we'll put a link below. Go and download NutriCheck and make sure you join us for our little glow up that's happening over the next few weeks.
Yep. Do you want to know my rant though for the gym? Guys, I was running on the treadmill and I was walking really quickly on the treadmill. I was not running. I can't do that
You were
yet.
walking with purpose.
I was walking with purpose. See on the treadmill next to me in the cup holder designed for your water. Did I tell you this?
No.
There was a crunch bar.
Oh.
A chocolate crunch bar was just lying there. Honest to God, you know how you see the videos of like donkeys being led with carrots above their head?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I felt like. No matter how quickly I walked, I was not getting any closer to it.
You were just running with
But I
with
just
purpose.
kept looking at it. It's a holiday chocolate
I can't
for
say
me.
I've ever tried
So
one.
what a crunch bar is for me? A crunch bar is my dad and my brother have come home from the football, and that's what they brought me in.
Are they not usually like a big one, a big share
Yeah.
bar? Right, maybe I have tried it then.
For me, they're just like the wee individual.
Oh, no.
It was a big crunch bar that was in your one.
The full crunch bar was not there.
Was that motivation?
I don't know.
I don't know if how that would work.
What a
For me,
sick joke.
This sounds like a TikTok. Somebody's been making TikToks in there.
It's ridiculous.
It sounds like it's a skit.
It's a place of work.
Right, that leads me on. Are you done with yours?
Yeah.
Because that leads me on so seamlessly to mine.
Okay.
See if you are one of the gym wankers that says it's not that I go to the gym, it's not that I go for a run, it's not that I work out. See if you say you train.
oh,
What the fuck are you talking about?
what are you training for?
Training for what?
They're training for High Rocks Glasgow
No,
2025.
stop, because people say like, oh, I like to have that when I train. Train for what?
See, unless you can say that
train
you're doing
for
something.
what?
I
You're
agree.
talking absolute shite. None of us train unless you're going to football training to get better at football because that's your thing. That's different. To say you're going to the gym to exercise is not you training. Stop saying I'm training.
What about if you're training though because you can only lift like 2s now, but you want to be able to lift like 16s?
You're still exercising. You're still exercising. You're not training. No. You're not training. It's actually
training your body.
infuriating. When I train, I'm going to go train.
Thing?
No, it's coming over this way.
You've said that word so many times, I have no idea what it even means. Train.
I know.
Train for what?
Like choo-choo train.
Yeah.
Train for what though? Like, it's such an odd... right, so hold on a minute. Are you honestly telling me that if I was to message and go, sorry, I was just training there, you literally would go, training for what?
Uh-huh.
If I said I was just at the gym there, you go, oh, she was at the gym. I was exercising there. Oh, we at the house, we at the gym. You would never, ever, ever just willingly accept me saying I'm training without asking for what.
Very true. You're going to see a lot of the gym wankers, the newbie gym wankers.
I know January will bring a lot of new people to the gym.
Are you going to judge them all?
Are you going to be the one that's like,
Absolutely not, unless I've got a rant for you.
oh my God.
So it makes me sound like I'm a pure gym buff, right? And I'm genuinely not, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time anyway.
No, but I say you kind of are, because you've fast tracked, because you've been basically every day.
Every day for like, 3 months or something like that?
Which I would say is the equivalent of
No,
somebody
definitely not.
That's the equivalent of somebody going to the gym for like a good 9 months.
I should really be a tank then. Don't shame me by saying I went that much.
Yeah, you've been like nearly every day for like 4 months, surely, since you got your membership.
I only got my membership pretty recently.
September.
I
think it was September.
I can't remember.
Anyway,
Anyway,
biceps.
they're pretty good, I must admit. They're pretty good.
What do you train when you're at the gym?
Stop trolling
I'm not trolling you. I'm trolling the word train.
I do all different bits. I'm working on my glutes now.
Oh, great.
Working that ass.
That ass.
I love how you said that in an American accent. I'm working on my glutes now.
But do you know who really pisses me off, right?
Go on then.
See when I want on a machine and people are just fucking sitting on it on their phone.
No, stop.
Fuck off. Do that in your car. Do it at the house.
Why are people texting so much at the gym?
Why? I get we're all having a wee 30-second rest, right? That's fine. But at least do what a lot of us do and like stand there with our hands on our hips and be like,
yeah. Let's just mix exhaling.
Yeah, so that we look like I'm not done yet. I'm gonna finish this. So just so you know, like if you are watching and you want on this next, I'm getting there. I'm almost at the end.
Yeah, I'm almost puffed out.
Yeah.
People that are sitting there but just on their phone fucking texting their pals, I'm like, guys, I'm on a time limit here.
It's also the thing. It's actually particularly guys. I noticed this with.
Guys are so bad.
Guys literally cannot have a second off their phone.
So bad.
They can't have a second off it. See, if I will literally put my headphones in, music on, away I go. Maybe occasionally we'll have a wee look for some inspo, like what do I fancy doing next? Maybe they'll say a wee workout plan online. I'm like, oh, I quite like that. I might save that and do some of that over at the wee training area, the free weights area. What I will not stand for is guys sitting there, like you say, and it's scrolling TikTok. It's scrolling Instagram.
He said it's just...
Sorry, someone texted me earlier who hasn't texted me for like, I'm going to say 15 years.
Wow.
Right? It's someone's mum who had my number when I was like a lot younger.
Yeah.
Maybe longer than that actually. 20 years.
Oh my God, that's crazy. It's weird that we can even say 20 years.
Why the fuck are they texting you?
Because she texted me a thing and it was like, win your free Cadbury's something or other, right? And I was like, that looks like a scam. She just messaged saying, hey, says on the website it's a fake scam. Sorry about that.
A fake scam? Wait, that's contradictory.
Yeah, that's double negative, but yeah, it's a fake.
Anyway, this is going out on Monday the 6th, and tomorrow on the 7th we're getting a tattoo.
Okay, we're going to be inked up.
So if you listen to this on Monday, stay tuned. Tomorrow.
Where are you going to get it, Ailey?
I don't know yet.
Get it on your arse.
No, I feel like that's too...
So that she'll have to get our sides.
Yes.
Imagine that. Are we going to have to
prove she's getting it done?
Do it on an arse. I actually don't know. We'll just I'll decide on the day.
No, you have to know before.
Imagine she gets it like on the cheekbone or something like that.
I don't want a microphone anymore. Just a tiny teardrop.
A tiny teardrop just show my one stint in prison.
What about on your back somewhere?
Could be.
Neck.
I quite like anywhere around the...
On the ribs. Bold.
Why? Is it all because of the pain? But I'm brave.
Are you fuck?
You can piece this together with me crying probably. Yeah. I'm brave.
We might see Ailey cry.
Never.
No, the ducts are completely dry.
I can
They're
fully...
closed.
No, I can literally send myself somewhere else. I can do it. I feel like I've been really training myself to do it with the microblading and the lip blush. I've been really training myself to be elsewhere and
Where
not
do you
feel
go?
the pain. What do you mean?
When you send yourself elsewhere?
I go to Olostagua.
Do you go back to Portugal?
I go to that wee one.
No,
that we
you don't. So you're sitting there in pain and you just think, I'm just thinking I'm in holiday.
Yeah.
What happens when
That's a kids magazine. That's a Ms. Magazine comment.
Is it?
That's completely made up.
Send yourself elsewhere.
I don't know anyone else that does that.
Really?
I couldn't do it.
I do.
What do you do with the pain?
When I'm in pain, what do I tell you what I do? I will be there. Doesn't matter whether I'm in pain because medically I'm unwell, whether I'm inflicting pain through it like that, piercings, tattoos, that kind of thing, or the gym. Any kind of sore pain I need to go through, I will always put myself in a completely fictitious situation of, if you don't complete this, all your family will perish and burn.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Don't bring us into this.
I save you every time. You're still here.
Yeah, you've completed it.
I complete it every time.
But it's motivation.
And like, see if you don't run for another 5 minutes, your family will be gone.
Also, another one
So
is just to
running.
breathe out. I feel like the breathing out really helps. Like pure focus on breathing out. Especially when I was getting my lip blush that time. The second time I was like, I need to breathe out. Keep focusing on breathing out and then it's not as sore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pain's just made up. Wish I knew that when I had the kids, but
Yeah, it's just a made up thing.
yeah.
Why do you think I did so well with the childbirth?
See, I never.
You need to keep going.
I should have went to the beach
family
then.
depends on this.
Should have went to the beach.
I love that. And in her head, she's like, it is time.
It is time.
She's got her wee case packed and her
Speaking of the
passport's
beach, you'll be away soon, won't you? Couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. Few weeks.
And it's going to start getting lighter
Kinda
again, and then
buzzing.
it's basically summer.
Yeah. Oh my God. We didn't get a summer this year. So it's actually, last year. So it's quite unfair. We're going to keep doing that thing where we talk about this year, but actually it's next year. And then last year, that happens for the full of January.
Yeah, you get all confused.
You get all confused about where we are.
Yeah.
Which isn't so weird that the months are just made up.
Yeah, actually seen somebody talking about how we should do a 13-month year.
Yeah.
Because there's perfectly works out that you can have, I think they do this in some countries. What was it? It might be China.
Is that why the Chinese New Year is in the... No.
I'm not sure.
That's
but
wrong.
You
I'm
have
wrong.
13 months of 28 days, right? Which means that every year, so say like the 5th is on a Monday, that means that every Monday's on the 5th that year. And every like, you know what days are going to be the date, right? And you get 28 days.
Okay.
It's easier to keep track because you're not like, oh, is it the 30th or the 31st? Like, what day is it today? You just know.
Who made up that stupid rhyme?
And then because it works out, because it works out 13 months of 28, you get a bonus day, which they call something like,
bonus day.
it's instead of a leap year, they just add an extra day, which is called like year day or something. Like we would call it something fun.
Why don't we just have 30 days a year? 30 days a month.
Doesn't work out.
It's also to do with the moon.
Yeah, but then also it's better for us because cycle-wise, you track your cycle for the 28 days.
Yeah.
Everything should be based on us anyway because the whole Earth is controlled by the moon, which is 28 days. And we're all 28 days. But some guy decided to make it different.
Why?
Don't know.
It's pure shite. See, the other thing is as well, you would get to the point where your man would go, see my wife. And they would definitely say my wife now, Lauren. Okay,
Wifey.
girlie. See my wife. She is an absolute 10 out of 10 on the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th of the month. But see, as soon as it hits the 20th,
Oh my God, yeah.
she is a dick.
It's so much easier for
They would
everyone to
know.
keep track.
They would literally go, oh my God, tomorrow is the 20th. Why does it feel like it would be that film? What's it called again?
Like
The Purge. Dude.
I love that film.
The monthly Purge is about to start.
You would just feel like everyone would sync a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
How
weird
good
is
is to sync now?
Yes.
No, we sync every now and then though, don't we? It's not
Yeah, but
every
that's
time.
because you like multiple.
Yeah, we sync now and then.
Not in that sense.
I know.
Somebody screenshot the face that Lauren just did because that's a new profile picture. I can't believe you're Mrs. Fairbairn now, by the way.
No.
How weird that you're Mrs. Fairbairn.
I know. How weird that you have
Sounds so official.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
That's
isn't it?
really weird, by the way. That is really, really weird.
But you're Mrs. Wells and you're Mrs. Reed.
I know. Even just being Mrs.
Oh, why do I hate us so much? Hello, I'm Mrs. Reed. Good morning, Mrs. Fairbairn.
We need to rebrand the
Good
Mrs. thing.
afternoon, Mrs. Wells. We feel like school teachers.
Yeah, it being Mrs. and also saying my wife and my husband, I think just feels really, really old. We need to
Just
rebrand
give me
it.
a little while of the novelty.
Are you going to call him hubby?
Oh, no.
Hubs with a Z.
Are you going to call him hubs?
No.
Are you going to call him hubster?
No.
Are you going to call him hubby bubby?
No.
What are you going to call him?
Did you ever consider a Fairbairn care or a care Fairbairn?
No.
No.
I personally think Fraser still would have suited Fraser Fairbairn, and I will die in the hell
Fraser
of that.
Fairbairn's a good name.
Fraser Fairbairn's a fantastic double F, matches me.
I always wonder how far our podcast goes to see that clip of the woman with the
Jenny Halliwell.
The husband and the boyfriend.
the husband and the boyfriend
Yeah.
and the 3 friends that are all cheating on her. Imagine she saw that because it's really not that far.
Yeah,
You're
and I'm not
only-
being funny. She knows for a fact that it was was the right person that she spoke to because I spoke to her.
Yeah, it was just
And
so
she seen my face.
she'll be like, how weird would that be though to
Imagine she
meet?
got annoyed at me like that. Why are you telling everyone that?
Well, nobody's
But
going to
nobody
know
would know it was her.
What did she
Or,
have that for?
how many people do you think have listened to that going, is she talking about me?
Oh yeah.
Like, how many people are going to be in that same boat?
Or how many people are going to go, oh my God, my wife was in the net. Could she have spoke to my wife?
Yeah.
Butterflies in the sky.
My wife also has red hair. Was she speaking to my wife?
The rumours that we could have started.
Dear Mother of God. You just never know. Sometimes you chat on here like it is honestly just the 3 of us and like a small collection of people that listen. We forget how far and wide this spreads.
Yeah.
You do forget. I think we should go and read the last of our confessions that we have because we've got so many and it feels like such a waste.
We've just been sitting here.
feels like-
Do you guys honestly forget sometimes? Like it is a weird thing because we quite often get asked that. Like, how do you speak on a podcast? Like, how do you not get nervous? Like, how do you know what to say? Do you not trip your words up? All that. How much do you genuinely end up forgetting that this has been recorded and put online?
Yeah, you do, 100%.
You want to know how much I forget? Is, see, sometimes when I go so mute,
You start to fall asleep.
which we know that I do, is because it just feels so comfortable.
Yeah. You just feel like you're chilling.
So sometimes I'm just chilling in a big comfy chair, listening. I've got a little juice there. Like I'm warm because the heater's been on.
Yeah, it's so good.
Right now I'm fed. You know, it doesn't feel like there's all you little nosy bastards listening.
Yeah, it's only sometimes when you go back and you go, oh, I probably don't want everyone to hear that bit.
Should I have said that?
Although we're so much more relaxed with that now, and it's like, just keep that in, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
While away for work on my stroll home from dinner, I stumbled across a man giving tattoos from his van. His designs were shite, so I drew my own. While doing so, he thought the police were watching, so we moved it to his hostel room. Moral of the story, I now have a lovely tattoo and hopefully no hepatitis. Sorry, did we write this one? Because this is screaming.
Lauren, this does.
This.
I would get my side out, but it is too.
You've had it fixed.
No, I've not.
Ish? I thought you got it fixed ish.
Ish, but not
You never
enough.
got, you don't still have that one.
Did you guys do this in a man with a van?
No,
So
we
will
got
we
in a
tell the
guy's
story?
car.
We basically went on holiday, right? And me, with my side of the family, so it was my mum and dad, Jack, Lauren, Chris, me, right? Went on holiday to Lanzarote, decided we were going to go and get a tattoo because we were so fun and random. And we went down the main strip, found a guy. We were like, well, let's go in here. I had an idea of what I was looking for. So did both of you. That was fine. They went to set up and then they were like, oh, actually, we need to go to another studio because this one's locked or whatever it was, remember? So he got in this car, which I can only describe as a moth. Am I lying? It was the dustiest effing car I've ever seen in my life, right?
Yeah.
It was one of those ones, like, see if you blew it, it would have just disintegrated. It was just made of nothing other than sand.
But the floor was covered in like pencils, water
water
bottles,
bottles.
wrappers, like every single bit of junk you can imagine to find in a car.
Exhibit
was
would have
in this
loved to
car.
pimp the ride, put it that way.
Yes.
It was the worst before you could ever have possibly have seen. All the signs were there. The place was closed. The car was a shit tip. We still got in it with this random stranger as he drove us down the promenade
Yep. He drove
to
us down the
another
main strip.
destination. Down the main strip to another destination. So off we pop in. We get, no word of a lie, can't even remember getting that tattoo done. Were we drunk?
No, because it was during
Were we still hungover though?
the day.
Because remember one of the days we were so drunk the night before that we were actually still steaming the next day.
Yeah, but you went shopping that day.
And I fell asleep at the park
my,
bench.
I had my face in a bidet.
That's right. So anyway, we got this tattoo done. Chris ended up getting a key on his wrist, which looked like a toothbrush.
Yep.
I got a dream catcher, which was actually a horror catcher. And Lauren, yours was the best of them all.
Mine
Yours
is
is
so 2D though. It's unreal. It's
Yeah,
so
but it looks like it's meant to be like that.
Mine is no, it's not. It's meant to be a vintage.
I don't think that's that
Not
bad.
so bad at all.
I like that he tried to do some rough sketching around the top.
Was that your first one?
Mine is extremely
Like,
light
well,
as well.
No, my first one was my first one was Jack, and then my peace sign.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got these on my back.
No.
So yeah, that was our experience, and like that, surprised we've lived to tell the tale. I remember when I went back up, my dad was like, "Ah, that's nice."
I feel like at the
emoji
start,
face.
they were nice. Mine gets really itchy though sometimes, like
does
it
mine.
pure raises.
So does mine, as if they've went too deep.
Yeah,
And then does yours go bumpy sometimes?
Yep.
So does mine.
itchy. So as we all know, the dating scene is shite. One night, bored out my tits, I decided to download Tinder again. I have the... Why? I have the curves and not slim in my bio. I had chunky but funky.
Please no. Please stop. We're not saying we're chunky but funky.
you don't need to say that.
Stop. To which this guy replied, "Chunkies always give good head, prob because you think it's a real sausage."
That is illegal. Get him to jail.
It's a wee bit funny.
Is he trying?
Tongue in cheek, Danielle.
It's a wee bit funny.
What a cheeky bastard, by the way. I replied, "Maybe so, but then again, would you know? Because that comment's giving your small chipolata, Brandon." He replied, "I've no problem with my size." He then blocked and deleted me. Clearly, micro dick vibes. XO.
Yeah, I love that. So. That was so funny. The use of the different sausages to determine length and girth is great.
Why would he say that?
It's giving chipolata.
Right, this one is decided after being cheated on for a year that I was entering my slut era.
Okay.
Wow. Wound up multiple guys and left them undelivered. Kept me entertained as I was sleeping with one guy who had to use Viagra. But it worked a treat for me. I'm 23 years old.
Oh.
Wow, Viagra. So that used to be something you couldn't actually get.
You can get it on NHS now, I'm sure.
But you used to not be able to actually get Viagra. You had to get it on prescription. Remember, that used to be like a thing.
You get it on the telly now?
Now you just go to Boots.
Probably get it.
Do you actually buy it in Boots?
Certainly, you just get it in Boots. They advertise on the telly all the time. I actually do have a massive problem with that, by the way.
What?
Advertising like Durex and like lube and Love Honey and all that shit on TV in the middle of the day.
Well, honestly, should it be though?
No,
it should be after the watershed.
I'm telling you now, that's on in the day.
Is it subtle enough though that the kids wouldn't see it? It's not going to be like a big dildo like, buy this. It's like,
my partners, buy me, buy me, buy this.
Please tell me you've seen that TikTok.
Yes.
Of the mum coming down the hill on the little kiddie's like train thing. And it's obviously very bumpy, and next minute she's just like, legs are pure straightened and she's obviously hit that juicy spot. And she's just like... it's so funny. Have you not seen her? Yeah. She's coming down this hill. It's been everywhere.
I'm going to say she's got a prawn and not a shield, by the way, because I'm telling you now, shield girls would never have such effects. See that TikTok and it's like, eyes like an angel, when you call my name, and it's a picture of the frazzled Muppet, and it'll be like a story. You'll be 20 frames deep, and you don't even know. And it was a girl who was like, my gran was looking after me one weekend, or my nan. It was an English thing. My nan was looking after me one weekend as my parents were away on holiday, and I decided to go and like keep myself entertained. Found something in my mum's drawer, and this was my new friend. I decided to go and get like all my Barbie stuff, and like I put a dress on it, and then I hid it under my pillow because I want my nan seeing it. And then like I kept it my secret because this was my new best friend, and we got really close, and it had tea parties with me and blah blah blah. And then one day my nan got all the craft stuff out, and then I realised, perfect, exactly what I'm looking for. I got 2 googly eyes and put googly eyes on it. My friend finally came to life. And it was like, I was so excited when mum and dad came back because I was going to show them my new friend. Mum instantly snatched it from me, and I had no idea why. I cried for days. It was a dildo.
It was a dildo. And I wonder at the moment she realised when she was older, when she was thinking about it, and then she was like, oh, that was a dildo.
That was a dildo.
See, those TikToks are so...
I love them so much.
Right, so there was one that I saw, right? Some of them are embarrassing, some of them are just like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
There was a girl who was saying that she used to get really heavy periods, right? So she used to use like 2-3 tampons an hour, right? Which I think you need to go to hospital for that. But she had a driving lesson, right? And she was like, oh, I need to go for this driving lessons for a full hour. I don't know what I'm going to do. So she like doubled up on pads and all that, right? And she said she was at like 10 minutes before the end of the driving lesson. She sneezed, and it was like, it was literally a bloodbath. So she knew that as soon as she got up, it's going to be all over the seat.
I'm sorry, but you know the feeling.
It's like the other night when you were laughing and you made me laugh. I was like, stop, I'm crowning. I'm giving birth to this tampon. Stop making me laugh. It's crowning. Make it stop. I'm already dilated.
But can I just tell you what, the second part of that story, because you think that's the worst bit. She then gets up, she goes back in the house. She has to go back in the house. Then she sees him running after her because he's like going round to the car to go and sit in the pile of blood that's there, right? Because he has to get back in the driver's seat. So she's trying to get away from him. He runs after her, blah, blah, blah. She then sacks him off and she's like, I can't get back in that car because no matter what, he's sat in that and he's going to know and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what happened? You'll never guess the next bit. It turns out months down the line or potentially years down the line that he was jailed for attacking and potentially killing. I don't want to exaggerate the story. I think he killed one of his pupils.
Oh my God, is this
true story. She saw him on the news and she realised that's the driving instructor and that's how I got away. Yeah. So that sneeze was a blessing.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Truly enough.
Yeah.
Bless you. Talk about bless you. Do you know that we had the story at the show which was absolutely hilarious?
You won't remember. Or will you?
Mary Queefmas.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That was a belter. I'd actually seen somebody online was like, I remember a time where I was with a guy and I did a fanny fart, did a queef, and he looked right at her and went, bless you. To it. Oh, bless you.
To the wee puss puss?
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
It's weird.
Also, why would you be blessing a fart? Strange. I split from my narcissistic ex in 2021. Stayed single, traumatised for 3 years. This year I had met someone and got my whole best sex ever.
Oh, wow.
Short and sweet, but
Short
great.
and sweet.
Short and
I love how every ex is narcissistic though. This is the thing we've all developed,
yeah.
isn't it? It's like we've all lost the, like, he is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you do notice that like it is a trend online to be like, so-and-so, so-and-so, they're narcissistic. Like,
Yeah.
but they're probably not.
it's the first
probably just
insult
arseholes.
that comes out of people's mouths, but it's overly used.
Majorly, like not everyone is a narcissist. Like
No,
the
they're
true
not.
meaning, not all of them have narcissistic
It's not that
disorder.
common. It's really not that common. It's not going to be like 80% of the guys that you meet that you split up with are narcissists. It's actually a proper diagnosed thing.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah. It's like
It's
being
not.
diagnosed
It's not
as
like. It's
psychopath.
not just like saying like, oh, he's selfish.
No, a narcissist is an actual
It's like full
personality
disorder. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a real thing. But then I suppose we call people psychos as well, and psycho does mean
Oh well, that's the new word. That's
Yeah.
the new psycho.
It's a new
My
psycho.
ex is a psycho.
Yeah.
Well, my ex is a narcissist.
yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll have that. That's
It's
fine.
probably the same thing because they're probably just arseholes.
Yeah, we're just.
That's it.
We
That's
just
the
use
word.
it. We
That's
overuse
the
words.
word.
I
Actually,
cannot
can't
believe
read
the
this.
list that we have. By the way, are there truly going to be ones going on in next week's ep?
Yeah. Look.
Wow, Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening and watching this week's episode. If you're not watching, get on Patreon and on YouTube because we're over there in 4K. Great
We are.
cameras.
Every week.
Every week.
Monday, Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday.
Lots
Those are the
of ways
ones.
to go for.
We still have more to go. But if you do want to get involved and send in your stories or even anything you've seen online and are like, oh my God, the girls would love that, 07428 957 885 is the hotline bling, and we'll see you on next week's episode.
Bye.